Yo, what's up everyone? I'm Sylveon6, and today I'm bringing you a Wi-Fi free-for-all battle that I had at Street Pass Chicago yesterday. Anyway, if you don't already know, free-for-all was created by Duncan Knee Deep, and the rules are it's every man for himself, pretty much. Pretty much you go into a double battle type, and then you just try and be the last one standing. Anyway, at Street Pass Chicago um, we had a free for all tournament, and this was the first match. It had me, Eltain, Nessa, and KSL. Anyway, let's get to the free for all. I don't have the live commentary. It's much better when you do have live commentary, but it was a very noisy room, so I unfortunately couldn't get it. So you're just gonna have to hear my narrating instead. All right, I'm gonna lead with Bro Castle because he's built for this. I got him with Teeter Dance, but at the time I think I was changing his move. I actually got the wrong Bro Castle here. This isn't my one with Teeter Dance. This is my Dark Void setup one. So that's already a problem. But I am gonna get my Dark Void up. I am gonna warn you, the first 6 turns are all. It's more like a double battle for the first half of the battle, and then the second half, everyone just turns on each other. Yeah, pretty much me and the Skarmy are just setting up entry hazards all over the place. They're still asleep. I set up stealth rocks. No, sticky webs first. I think, yeah, I did. And my teammate. Well, not, I shouldn't say teammate because no one's your teammate here. It's every man for himself. So now I set up stealth rocks. I don't have any attacking moves on this Smeargle, so there's not much I can do. I'm just kind of waiting for everyone to kill me. The Mandibuzz wakes up and heat waves both of us, and it is a spread move, so its damage is weakened, and I do survive with surprisingly a lot of health, considering for how weak Smeargle is. The Caesar wakes up and goes for X-Scissor on me, so I do get what I want, and Smeargle does go down. So that's a plus. I wanted him to go down. That thing goes for another Heat Wave, and it gets it down to 32 health, and it actually roars out the Mandibuzz to try and make it suffer from the entry hazards. So that was a pretty smart move. The Kabutops comes in and is going to take some damage from the entry hazards that we managed to set up. The 3 layers of spikes, the stealth rocks, and the sticky webs all are taking its toll on that Kabutops. Now I'm going to send out Tomato Nose, my Conkeldurr, and try and do some damage on them. The Kabutops goes for an Aqua Jet, probably thinking it can kill it. Now I was going to go for a Mach Punch on this, but the guy next to me was saying, like, no, you can't kill it from there. But then Caesar goes for an Iron Head and takes out the Skarmory anyway, so the next move I do is actually quite smart. I go for a Drain Punch on the Caesar and get that down to really low health. Now, the person next to me is going to send out a Dragonite. The Kabutops is going to Aqua Jet. Now, he did that because I told him to Aqua Jet, and you're about to see why I told him to Aqua Jet. I wanted him to Aqua Jet in order to get rid of the multi-scale, so my Conkeldurr can swoop in and Ice Punch the fuck out of him. He's going to do a lot of damage. So now my Conkeldurr is taking out a huge threat in the free-for-all, and I'm pretty confident that I can survive and make it to the next round. So he sends out his Magnezone, and the opposing members sends out a Tyranitar. So pretty much Conkeldurr can handle anyone on this field. I am in complete power right now, so I'm telling people like, yo, do this. And so the Magnezone paralyzes me, probably hoping to get the paralysis, but instead all it does is give me a guts boost, and I knock that thing all the way down to 1 health, but it holds on with sturdy, but that's okay. I get all my health back, or most of it at least. This is actually a weird Magnezone. One, it has sturdy, and 2, it's holding a Citrus Berry, which you normally don't expect. Now the T-Tar finally goes for an Earthquake and takes out Kabutops and Magnezone. So I think that means the Magnezone kit is out. Knocked out on the first round. I hate that. And now all that leaves is us three. Now I'm telling the T-Tar to go for the Mandibuzz. The Mandibuzz goes for an Air Slash, and it does a lot of damage. Enough. It does just enough to kill me in another hit. So I'm thinking Lord Helix that he used Crunch. The T-Tar actually set up for me. It knew that it had weak armor, so if it used Crunch, it would take that weak armor, and then an Ice Punch to the face would wreck it, which is exactly what it did. Now, I did form an alliance with the T-Tar, so we're both going to gain up on this Flareon, and I'm like, yo, use Earthquake, use Earthquake! Which, it does listen to me, but you're about to see why I wish it didn't. Flareon goes for Protect! And I don't have Protect on this thing. I probably should have just gone for a Drain Punch on the T-Tar, although that thing would have outsped me anyway. So Conkeldurr was pretty much dead no matter what. That thing actually gets poisoned now. And I'm going to send out Victini. The fastest Pokemon in the field right now is Victini. Flareon does go for a double Protect. That doesn't end well. I'm going to go for a Bolt Strike, and that's going to end Flareon and knock out him from the free-for-all tournament. So both of us moved on to the next round. You'll see that tomorrow, but right now it's still this. The T-Tar goes for a Rock Slide, actually planning to betray me. I was pretty upset about that. I'm like, what? You were going to betray me? So I'm choiced into this Bolt Strike, so I'm hoping for a crit or the Parahacks. I do get the Parahacks, but not the crit, and now I'm hoping for the Parahacks to come and play, and it won't be unable to move, but that doesn't go out. Victini doesn't take that Earthquake too well, and goes down. The T-Tar ends up taking the win, but both of us moved on to the next round, which I will show you guys tomorrow. Anyway, if you enjoyed the battle, hit like. If you want to see more, hit subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.